because I'm calling him daddy. It kind of, don't you, are you not free when you are with your daddy? You know what most people normally call pastor,
Yeah.
daddy. So and that's okay. I'm comfortable. Say my daughter, relax, nothing will happen. And I said, okay, no problem. So we stayed there 9, 10, 11. So when Anna told him, okay, I want to go, he said, no problem, that I should come to the room. I noticed he is lodging there. I didn't even know.
Okay.
So went to the room. At the initial time when he wanted to touch me, I was a kind of He said, don't you want me to plant, because he told me he want to plant
Plant
something
something.
in
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Say, don't you want me to plant something in you so that men will be rushing you like husband will.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
All right, sister. Before I go into details why I invited you down to this place, I would want to appreciate you for honoring my invitation. Thank you very much for coming. So please, do you know this young lady here with us?
Yes, she's
Who
my friend.
your friend?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a story she narrated to us that led to us inviting you down to this place. And because of the gravity of this very story, that I am hiding your identity. But before then, I have to start from the origin of the whole issue, which was brought to us by a young lady by name Mercy, whose elder brother is here with us now. She said that she got an emergency call and decided to leave. And I will granted her that opportunity because the main person we needed is here with us. What did this young girl told us? She told us that this her elder brother here has been doing so well for himself, taking care of the family and everything. In fact, that he is the father they are seeing right now. That everything was going on well until he met this pastor who make things becomes worse for them. She said one day that they went to this church. She went to this church with her brother, and the pastor talked to them. That the bottom line of everything the pastor said to them is concerning sowing of seed. That his brother has, that is, after the pastor telling them this, they went home. According to them, according to the girl, the pastor told them to sow a seed, that they need to sow seed of something that will shake their body, something that will leave your body, and you believe that something that you sow seed, that something is missing. When they went home, they were contemplating on what to use as that seed. The young man said he's going to use his car. The sister said no, that he should use money. But at the end of the day, the young man used his car to sow that seed. And he said that that car was just 2 months old. And the pastor told him that he's going to get this car times two in 6 months' time. But after 6 months, it's more than a year now, nothing to show for it. To buy a bicycle is a problem for him. Then he went to this pastor and told him that things are not actually working out fine again. And the pastor told him that he has to sow another seed. And I'm trying to be brave, that he has to sow another seed. According to the young man, he said there is a plot of land that he bought, that the brother used that plot of land to sow seed to this pastor. A land he's planning to build on. He used it as a sword. And the pastor told him that God is going to give him many lands. That this thing keep on going on. The brother says he seems to sow seed, as in the seed became so annoying that they begin to sense that this is not ordinary. And she said she was going through social media when she saw one of our program. After watching this program of a guy using his land, these two plots of land their father left for him and his brother, to sow a seed in the hands of a prophetess. That after watching that program, she came to a conclusion that what is happening to her brother is not ordinary, that there is more to it, and she decided to email us. I saw her email and invited her down to this place. Then after telling us her story, everything that has been going on between her brother and the said pastor. I brought my seer into it. Behind this young man here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. My seer looked into it and said that sowing a seed is never a problem, but that the sum of these men of God, prophetess and prophets, they are using that as a room to start stealing from their members. Then he went ahead and said we should invite this young man, that he needs to hear this story from the horse's mouth. Then we invited this young man. I told him what the sister said and asked him what he has to say about it. He said that everything the sister said is nothing but the truth. That a friend actually invited him to that church. As the preaching was going on, the pastor told him that something big, there is a miracle coming on in his way, that he should wait after the service to see him. Then after the service, he said him and the sister went to see the pastor. And the pastor told him about this huge miracle that God is about to do in his life that will change his life totally. But he has to sow a seed. That was how they came up with this sowing of car seed. The pastor told him to sow a seed that will shake him, to sow something that will make him that he will feel the impact of the thing. Then he used that car to sow that seed. That he will get this car in 6 months' time. 6 months, 1 year, nothing to show for it. He couldn't even buy a bicycle. Then he went to this pastor, who again told him to sow another seed, and started pointing at a plot of land this young man bought that he told him about, that he should use that land to sow a seed, that the church wants to expand, that as he expanding the kingdom of God, so God is expanding his business and the rest of them. That he should be patient, that God will do it. That in 3 months after sowing this land as a seed, that he will have times 10 of that plot of land. The young man, after listening everything, he said he believed the pastor, that he sounds so genuine and pure. He decided to use that land as a seed. And that is not the money he has been sending to pastor. He said he has sent different money to him just to support his work. But instead of things to get better, things are getting worse and worse. Then one day he went to this pastor and told him that look at what is going on. The pastor told him to be patient, that God works in a miraculous way. There are some certain things God is doing that he's not seeing, that he should be patient. So the young man said it is the same story. But as he's leaving the church, he met a lady crying and decided to go to this lady to know why she's crying. That was how your friend came into the picture. Understand? So after telling us his story about this lady, that he saw this lady cry, he went to this lady to ask her what was going on. The lady told him how this pastor has taken everything she has. She told all this story and I narrated it to the seer. The seer said we should invite the young lady. Let there be second person to tell us this story so that we know that it is actually the truth, so that we have proof. Then we invited the young lady down to this place. I told her what the young girl said and what this brother here said, and asked her how true is that. She said it is true. I asked her what is your encounter with this pastor. She says she has been married for some years now without a child. That she went to the hospital and hospital confirmed she is medically okay to have a child, but none is forthcoming. And her husband's family is on her neck. Then she said that since the hospital says she is medically okay, that she has to go look for solution. Maybe that this thing might be spiritual or something. That was when she went to this church. She went to this pastor and told her story. The pastor asked her to sow a seed. According to her, she said there is this money her husband sent to her to use in finishing the project they have at hand. The woman said she used that money to sow a seed. Sorry, I did not ask her how much was the money, but she used that money to sow a seed. But after sowing that seed, what was happening, what is happening, continue to happen. There is no sign of anything. There is no changes. She still went to this pastor to complain to him, but she said that before then that she has been begging her husband for a car to assist her in doing her movement, and finally her husband sent her this car. I'm trying to be very brief. Sent her this car that before then she told the pastor, and the pastor prayed on the car and blessed the car. Then when she went to the pastor again to tell him what is going on, the pastor tell her that it is because she has not sown a seed. She has not sown a seed that shake God, that touched God. That she needs to sow something that will touch God, that will move mountain. And the young lady asked the pastor, "Do you have any idea of the gift?" And the pastor told her that he saw a revelation where she used the car as a seed. That was how they came about, the young lady using that car to sow a seed. But after all this while, nothing to show for it. Then she was going through a lot, battling within herself that she did not know who to run to. And finally, she decided to open up to the husband. Because I asked her to make it brief. She would tell us that what happened the very day this young man saw her in the church crying. She told us that a lot of things happened. That a night before that day, that she has to open up to her husband. Look at what is happening. And her husband became mad at her and told her to make sure she recover everything she has given to that person. And after that, she should pack her road and go. That it was the next morning she went to that church crying to see this pastor. And after some time, the pastor stopped picking her call. If she called her time, the pastor would give her excuses of going to family liberation and the rest of them. As she was telling us this story, that was when she told us that there is this her friend that she equally took to this pastor, that this her friend is not married, that she's looking for her husband, and she took her friend to the pastor. That the friend did not tell her anything again after meeting with the pastor until the very day she started telling her friend what she's passing through in the hand of this pastor. That was when her friend opened her mouth and started telling her things that was happening between her and this pastor. So I don't need to tell you what your friend said. I want to hear it from your own mouth so that we will confirm if what she told us is the truth or not. So after telling us this thing, I pleaded with my seer, because my seer has already told me to invite the pastor down to this place. But I have to plead to my seer because the story of this your story, it touched me somehow, and I decided to plead with seer to get you down to this place, and my seer approved it. So sister, without wasting anybody's time, I just a little bit back. So without wasting anybody's time, I want you to tell us your encounter with this very pastor. Thank you.
Mhm. You know, everything you said here, I'm not surprised, and they are not new to me
Okay.
because I'm a victim.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a victim of that same pastor.
Okay.
Do you know how I got to know the pastor was through my friend?
Okay.
My friend that is standing here with me, she introduced me to the pastor.
Okay.
So the first day I went for counseling, the pastor saw me and asked me if I'm married. I told him no, that's why I came.
Okay.
That I've been having this, like I noticed my relationship doesn't last.
Okay.
No man want to be with me.
Okay.
Like, in fact, my relationship cannot last up to 2 months. So I
Okay.
noticed I've been having these several disappointments. So I now told my friend said, okay, there's this church she started newly that
Okay.
she's going to take me to the pastor.
Okay.
So along the lines, I was discussing with the pastor. I told him my story, what I've been going through, several heartbreak.
Okay.
So he now told me that I should not worry, that this place is my last bus stop.
Okay.
He told me there's a solution.
Okay.
And I said, which is, he said that that he need to plant something in me
Okay.
I said, what is that thing that you want to plant in me? He said that he need to plant something in me, like, so that any man that's come close to me will love me. And I will not even go out with the person like 1 month. The person will just marry me.
Okay.
So one fateful day, I was in my house. After that day, we exchanged number. But I came out, I refused to tell my friend what happened, what the pastor told me.
Okay.
Because he told me to make it secret. And
Okay.
if I say it to anybody, that he's going to know.
Okay.
So on it, one faithful that was my house, that was around that kind 6:37 in the evening.
Okay.
The pastor called me. I pick up my call. You know, when you see a pastor's call, it's as if you are seeing like
Yeah.
president is calling.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of this pastor called me. I pick up the call. And I say, sir, he said I should come and meet him so place. So, but the place he mentioned was a hotel. And I
Okay.
say, sir, a hotel. He said, yes, that I should hurry up and come there right now. And I
Okay.
said, okay, no problem. I left everything I was doing. I went to go and see the pastor. So
Okay.
when I got there, I noticed it was a hotel. At first, we were sitting on a sit out. He
Okay.
said I should order for any drink I want to drink. I said, drink. Is it like beer or? He said I should take beer. I should feel free. Me, I wasn't thinking anything. And that's okay. Since the pastor said I should take beer, I should take anything I want. I took alcohol. I
Okay.
took 1 bottle. I took 2 bottles.
Okay.
So along the line, as I was checking the time, it was getting late. I told the pastor that I need to go. It's getting late. He said that I should keep quiet. Why am I talking like a baby? Is it that I don't know what's up or what? That why am I talking like a child? Or don't I want to get married again? I say, yes, I want to get married. That's the reason. I'm tired of heartbreak. And I said, then I should relax. That I should not be scared. Because I'm calling him daddy. You know, it kind of, are you not free when you are with your daddy? You know what most people normally call pastor,
Yeah.
daddy. So and that's okay. I'm comfortable. Say my daughter, relax. Nothing will happen. And I said, okay, no problem. So we stayed there 9, 10, 11. So when Anna told him, okay, I want to go, he said, no problem, that I should come to the room. I noticed he is lodging there. I didn't even know.
Okay.
So went to the room. At the initial time when he wanted to touch me, I was a kind of, He said, don't you want me to plant, because he told me he want to plant
Plant
something
something.
in
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Say, don't you want me to plant something in you so that men will be rushing you like husband will come? And I said, I want it. So that was how the whole thing started. I don't even know how it happened. I saw myself sleeping with,
The pastor.
yes.
Okay.
So since then, this is what I've been going through. I've been sleeping with him. This man just turned me to a sex toy.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
anytime he wants.
Okay.
If I try to give him excuse, he would threaten me.
Okay.
The last time I told him that, I don't know, I've been sleeping with you for past getting to 1 year. I've been with this man.
Okay.
But you told me that yes, 1 month I will, like, husband will come, men will be rushing me.
Okay.
So and I told him that I'm tired of this relationship. This thing I'm doing, I'm no longer comfortable. What if your members or anybody that knows you see me and you? He said they don't care.
Okay.
You understand? So at the time I told him I'm going to stop the relationship. In actual is like I've started gossiping with him to my friend. Like I have started talking about him with my friend. Then anytime he notice something like that, it's going to hurt me.
Okay.
So that's how the whole thing continue. I'll be sleeping with this man. I'll take him. He'll ask me to remove it.
Okay.
Sometimes he'll be the one to even get me the pills that I'll take.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know. This has been happening for a very long time, and I'm not seeing any changes. Okay, the
Okay.
thing he told me that the heartbreak, the disappointment will stop. It's as if the thing became worse. Like, man, a man will see me and collect my number. The person will not even call me. I'll be asking him, Pastor, I don't know. Did someone curse me? Am I cursed? What's wrong with me? That the thing is becoming too worse. Like, somebody will collect my number and the person will not call me.
Okay.
Somebody might even see me, like me, take me out. After hanging out, the person will not call me again without doing anything to him.
Okay.
So, do you know, if I tell you, okay, at a time, okay, the one that happened now, I missed my period because I've done, like, I don't know how to put it.
You remove so many
I've
pregnancies.
removed not one, not two, not three, like
Okay.
6 times.
Okay.
So this last one, I'm pregnant.
Okay.
So and he's telling me to remove
Remove
it. I told him that I'm not going to do it because the last one I took really disturbed me. The last one I did
Okay.
affected me. Like I almost lost my life. I told him that I cannot do it. I cannot longer take that risk
Again.
again. And I told him, since you said I'm going to get a husband after 1 month, 2 months, and I've been with you for a very long time. Since you are, I don't know if he's still single or married though. I told him, since you like me this much, you have been with me for years, and each for almost 1 year. Each time I tell you I want to break up, you threaten me. Then you have to marry me, because me, I'm not going to remove this one.
Okay.
So he now told me that I will not do such thing. That if I try it, it's going to,
Okay.
yeah, because he's always threatening me.
Okay, just try and summarize your
Yeah.
story.
So because he's always threatening me, he now told me that if I try it, it's going to hurt me. And I told him that that, you know what, that this thing is high time I'm going to tell people about him, or maybe I'll put it on social media so that people will see
Yeah.
the kind of pastor he is. He threatened my life. So and since then I've been in silence, crying, like I don't know who to talk to. Like I'm the happiest person of to, like I'm a very happy, like I'm very happy today for
Yeah.
this years, because I've been looking for a way to talk. I'm dying in silence. Eh?
All
Okay,
right.
okay. For a long time now, since I told him that I'm pregnant, he's insisting that I should abort it. I should remove it. I
Mm.
refuse. Since then, he has not been taking my course.
Okay.
So I had to open up to my friend, because I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. That confirms what your friends told us is nothing but the truth. You heard the story once again, bros. No problem. People, you guys have heard her own side of the story. So without wasting anybody's time, I want to bring Sia into this very issue. Sia ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị si m mee ka ọ bịa ebe ọ bịagokwen. M wee kọrịa ihe nwata nwaanyị butere anyị okwu a gwara anyị na nke nwanne ya nwoke kwuru na nke enyi ya nwaanyị gwara anyị maka ya kwuzikwen, wee jụọ ya ka ihe o wee ikwu na ya bụ okwu. Ọ sị m na ọ dịrị ya ihe ịtụnanya, na ọ ma na ya bụ ihe, na ọ mago ya bụ ihe na-eme. M wee sị ya kọọla anyị ka ya na pastọ ahụ ji wee na-aga. O wee bido kọwa. Ọ sị na ọ n'aka enyi ya nwaanyị a n'ebe a ka o si wee marụ ya bụ pastọ. He wee na-aga na pastọ, mgbe ọ fụrụ ya bụ pastọ mgbe izizi, pastọ ahụ wee jụọ ya na ọnụgo di, ọ sị ya mba, na ọ ya mere o ji wee bịa. O wee kọrọ pastọ ya bụ ihe na-eme ya niile. Pastọ asị ya nwa ya kutuo na ebe a ga-abụrụ ya last bus stop, ebe a ga-aza ekpere, mana na ọ ga-akụ, na o nwee mkpụrụ ọ ga-akụ n'ime ya ga-eme na ọkụ ya bụ mkpụrụ na ọma nwe ọnwa na mbụ ọ nụọ di. O wee sị ya naba, nara ya nọmba ya, jekwa ya nọmba nke ya wa, ọ naba. Ọ sị ka ọ na-aruo ofu ụbọchị, ya bụ pastọ akpọọ ya oge mgbede wee sị ya na ya bịa ka ha fụ, wee gwa ya ebe ọ ga-aga. O wee gaa ebe ahụ. Ọ sị ka o rutere ebe ahụ, na ebe ahụ wụ họteelụ. Ha wee tukwuru n'iro, ọ sị ya ṅụọ mmanya, ọ sị ya kem dịrị mmanya, ọ sị ya ṅụọ alcohol, na o nwere ihe na-eme, mmanya na-egbu egbu nke na-aba n'anya. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị a na-aṅụ, ṅụọ ofu ṅụọ ịbụa, wee mechaa gwa ya bụ onye ozi Chukwu na ọ chọrọ ịna. Ọ sị ya chere ka ihe ọ na-anarụ na obere nwa ka ọ bụ. Ọ sị na a nọrọ ebe ahụ ọ kụọ 10 kụọ 11. O wee gwa pastọ na ọ chọrọ ịna. Pastọ wee sị ya bata n'ime. O wee chọpụta na ya bụ pastọ kwụrụ ụgwọ room na ya bụ họteelụ. Ha wee baa. Pastọ ebido na-akpị aka dị aṅaa. Ọ dịghị ihe ịtụnanya, ọ jụwazie ya ka ihe na-eme. Ọgwụ ya na ọ bụ obere nwa, na ọkwa ọ gwara ya na ọ ga-akụ mkpụrụ n'ime ya. O nwere mkpụrụ ọ chọrọ ịkụnye n'ime, na ọ kụnye ya bụ mkpụrụ n'ime, na ọ ga-anụ di ngwa ngwa. N'otu a ka o si wee kwuo ya na ọ malụzi ihe meenụ. Ha ebido mmekọ nwoke na nwaanyị. N'otu a ka ya bụ ihe si wee dịrịzie na-aga. O wee na-edina ya bụ pastọ kwamgbe. Mana ka ọ na-edina ya, kama ihe ga na-adị mma, ọ na-akawanye njọ. N'otu ihe a, na ihe a na-aga n'oruwego otu afọ, ya bụ ihe bido mewe. Ana ka ya na ihe na-eme, na ọ na-atụtakwa n'ime ya bụ onye ozi Chukwu na-asị ewepụ ya bụ ihe, ọ na-aga ewepụ. Ọ sị na owepụgo ofu, wepụ ịbụ, wepụ ịtọ, wepụ ịnọ, wepụ ise, na nke ọ dị kịta, ọ sị na ọ dị ime ugbu a, na nke a bụ nke isii. O wee gakwuo ya bụ onye ozi Chukwu gwa ya na ọ dị ime, ọ na-agwakwa ya na ya ga-wepụkwu ya. O wee gwa ya na ọma mwepụzi ya, na ebe ọ fụrụ ya n'ahịa nke ukwuu nke ị na-edini ya ụtọ o si edini ya kemgbe na ya nụwazie ya onye ezi chukwu ahụ asị ya na-asị na ọ ga-ewepụ ya bụ ime. Nwatakịrị nwaanyị wee gwu ya na ọ ga-aga ịgwa ụwa ndịrị mmadụ ọ bụ. Ọ sị nwatakịrị nwaanyị a na okwu ya bụ ihe na ọ ga-egbu ya egbu. Ọ kwuta nka nwatakịrị nwaanyị si o ji wee nọọ n'ihe mgbu kemgbe na-ebe akwa na-akwa arịrị na gaba agaba adịrọ mma na wa anaba adịrọzi mma na aka ka ọ ga-esi wee mee ya bụ ihe. O si na obi jupụtara ya aṅụrị nke ukwuu ịbịa ebe a n'ụbọchị nke taa. O si na abịa n'ụwa niile na ọ ya kacha na-enwe obi aṅụrị n'ụbọchị nke taa na ọ bịara n'etiti anyị. Nwesị gị biko dododo na-etufuru oge ọbụla n'ịgwagodo anya na ya bụ ihe ka ị gwagodo anyị ihe ị were ikwu na ya bụ okwu. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, see I wants to say something. See biko gaa n'iru gwa m ihe ị chọrọ ikwu. Ana m ege ntị.
Ọtụtụ okwu adịrọzi na ya bụ okwu.
Okay, see
na anyị enwetaghị ife anyị na-achọ.
See I said there is no much talk in this very issue again, that we have gotten what we are looking for. See ana m ege ntị.
N'ife ihe emezi kịta bụ ịga n'iru kpọta onye bụ onye ozi ya ka anyị wee malụ onye ọ bụ, wee malụ ebumnobi ya o ji egwuru ndị mmadụ ụdịrị ya.
Okay, see I said what I have to do is I should go ahead to invite this said man of God down to this place. Let us know who he is. Let's find out why he's doing this kind of thing to people, why he's brainwashing people, why he did why he's doing what he's doing to this young lady here. Yes, see ana m ege ntị ihe na-ekwu.
Nyawa bụ gaba n'ilu maka ijide gị ekwentị ya bụ nwata nwoke.
Okay, see I said I should go ahead, that I already have the number of this said man of God. Omo, eweleke. Things are really happening. Wonders, they say, shall not end. If na say na dibia, native doctor they talk about, omo, I will say yes, na native doctor say they do somehow. But when I hear an issue of a man of God using God's name to steal from people, it dey pain me, because these are the people who are supposed to protect us, who are supposed to be our spiritual father, who are supposed to help us and not to take from us. Like seriously, I am not happy about this very story I am hearing now. But I wouldn't say much. Let me try and see how I'm going to invite the man of God down to this place. Let me see if he will accept to come down to this place. That is another challenge I have. But I pray that God will push him. I pray say in cup don't fool. You know, say when somebody call fool, you go know when you go begin implicate yourself. I believe say his cup is filled up. So I'm going to call him to invite him down to this place. You have seen this chapter. I want you to share it. Make it go viral for people to watch and learn. I beg, do not appear desperate to anybody. Anything you are looking for in this life, be it a child, be it a husband, be it money, be it anything, don't appear desperate to anybody. And if you go to any man of God or anybody and he tells you something like this, please leave that place. You are not meant to be there. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Can you just imagine the story? But let's not conclude. Let's bring this man of God down to this place and hear his own side of the story. Make it not be like say we dey lay accusation on him. But I am telling you, it is not going to be funny. And he's not going to go scot-free if we found him guilty. So please stay tuned as I invite this man of God to come down to this place to come and tell us his own side of the story. Thank you.